What is up? Welcome into Driving the Nightline. My name is Alan Bell. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you on the road, at least in the same city. It's alumni night here at the Titans game. We're going to check out some of the operations some of the boys have going. And I want to see what these boys here have going as well. Big Greg Matson, California Waiter. What's up, bro?
Happy Friday. Yeah, we're ready on the eve of college football week 0. So getting ready for kickoff.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Big Mosh. What's up, bro?
Doing pretty well. We're on a 5-1 day. The only bet that I won 2 days ago was the Yankees. The only bet that I lost yesterday was the Yankees. I'm interested to see what tonight brings.
All right. You better be betting on the Yankees, at least in that game somehow. Speaking of that, all right, let's take a look at how we did on Thursday here. Not bad. Giants, Padres, we get that one. You nailed it on the Cardinals, man. Like you said, on the Yankees, tough one there, but you hit the parlay as well. So nice job, man. Good day indeed. Take that, buddy. We're going to take that. Now, we'd also take, Matty Boy said, not enough kazoos there, AB. Got to let that hit for a little. I know. There's one of them that has a bunch of bass. It's awesome, man. I heard it in the car. I was playing it the other day, like listening back. I was like, damn, this thing has some bass, man. All right. Let's get into it. I'll tell you what, Greg, you start us off, big dog. What you got?
Yeah, going with MLB today. We are on the Brewers run line going up against the Giants. We will continue to ride this one on both sides. The Brewers have been an incredible last 6 weeks for them. Giants on the other side have been a slow but steady free fall. So we will jump on the Brewers run line today. We are also on the over in the Dodgers-Padres game. Regardless of pitchers with these two offenses, like what I've seen lately, Padres put up a good amount of runs against the Giants this week. Both of these teams just saw each other last weekend as well, which I think benefits the hitters long term. I think this is a really good chance for this one to go over. In terms of football, we got week 0 action. We gave out these earlier in the week. Obviously, you can see the value is following what we thought was the right side, and we'll see how it works out tomorrow. We're on the Hawaii Warriors tomorrow going up against Stanford. Game is over on the islands. We like Hawaii money line. I believe that one's up to about -3 now in terms of the spread. And as well on the money line, we like Kansas State going up against Iowa State tomorrow. Bright and early. We get that one overseas, so a wonderful way to start week 0. And then a Big 12 future to win the conference. We are on Texas Tech. Yes, we've heard a lot of it lately, but you know what? I love what Texas Tech has done. They've sort of set a standard financially, and they have no fear of going out and spending endless cash. They've done it. I think they'll continue to do it, and it will reflect in terms of talent what they get top to bottom. So we're on the Red Raiders to win the Big 12 this year at +600.
Nice, man. And, you were just talking about that Texas Tech. Would they have a donor? He donated like $250 million or something like that this offseason.
Oil money out there, baby.
Yeah, dude, it was something crazy. Now, you talked about that Kansas State game. Cyclone said, so me and Greg get a showdown. He's obviously on Iowa State. And I'll say it, we put it in 2 days ago. I'm on Iowa State +3. So we could both accomplish here, right? Like, I think it's going to be a tight game. I think it's going to be a fun game, man. And dude, our best one in week 0 there. So, and then we're also on the Stanford and Hawaii on the under. As a show. And I feel you on Hawaii. I'm worried about Stanford. I don't know what they're going to bring. I think their defense can cause some stops, right? Like, and I'm speaking just in terms of the under, right? They're not going to stop Hawaii. Hawaii's going to win this damn game. But in terms of the total, I just wouldn't expect a lot of points from Stanford. I'm just not counting on much from them offensively. All right, Big Mosh, flipping back over to you and me, buddy. You go first. What you got?
Yeah, well, first of all, 2 comments. One, Hawaii is the only real college play that I am playing, not professionally, just based on all the experts that I've heard listen. So definitely on that. Also, we absolutely nailed that Cardinals game. You got the over. Sonny Gray got the strikeouts. Cardinals got the win. Anyway, on to today. We like the Pirates. Shocking, I know. I know a lot of people are going to be on the run line or money line that's really priced terribly. I opted for the first 7 team total over 3.5 runs. I think this is a great spot for them going up against Antonio Sensatella. He simply just doesn't have the stuff to really follow up on a performance. He had his best performance of the year, and he doesn't have the stuff to kind of follow it up. He let up against the Pirates just 2 weeks ago in 0.2 innings, 8 earned runs. Even if he goes 5 full innings, I would fully expect him to be giving up at least 2 to 4 runs. Rocky's bullpen can easily give up a few more between the 5th and 6th and 7th. So give me the Pirates' first 7 team total. Next up, Cardinals Rays. I like the over here. We're going to go back. We had Fade Patrick Corbin Day. We're also going to have Fade Miles McCollum Day. This is it. Adrian Hauser also doesn't scare me. His xFIP and underlying metrics are a lot worse than his actual stats, which shows me that he is going to regress. We've got great weather here. Did like a few home run props. Might come back to this a little bit later. Stay tuned to my articles. Twins money line. Not happy with the juice, but what are you going to do? I don't really trust him on the run line here. Zebby Matthews has shown us something. I think I want to roll with him, and Aaron Savell is going to have his A game to just compete here. Also think he gives up a minimum of 2 or 3 runs in the first 5. Twins in the last week has ranked 4th in with their bullpen, while the White Sox is ranked 30th. I like the Twins in this spot a lot. Next up, Rangers, right? We're going to back Nathan Eovaldi. I like parlaying the Rangers' first 5 money line with the full game money line. This is really just backing Nathan Eovaldi and the hot Rangers team. Guardians have fallen off a cliff lately. They went from 23rd in the last month to 26th in the last 2 weeks and 28th in the last week. That is not a recipe that I see for success. Also, Slade Ciccone, he just gave up multiple runs in each of his last 9 games, and he has struggled to get to 5 innings with 11 earned runs in just his last 2. Last but not least, give me the Dodgers' first 7 money line at -130. I know this is also pricey, but going to take out the Padres' biggest weapons, which is their late inning comebacks, and their bullpen, which is clearly number 1 in the league. Dodgers have the advantage in the first 7. Yu Darvish has not settled down coming off injury, and I kind of like the Dodgers to get on him early. I think we're going to hit, we're going to smash, we're going to have a great, great night.
Nice, man. I like it. All right. I'm going Acuna. Here. I'm going to take it over 2.5. Now, Matty Boy has it over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, -135. I'm with that, right? Like I'm with both. But like Matty Boy's got the play. However, I'm going to go for it. Give me over 2.5. I think that this is going to be a fun game between the Braves and the Mets. There's no Brandon Nimmo. Also, I love Acuna now hitting out of the 3-hole as opposed to hitting leadoff. Love it. Get more opportunities for guys that are on base, guys behind him that can protect him. You talk about it, man. Jurickson Profar hitting leadoff. That dude is raking. You got Michael Harris Jr. That dude's hitting. Marcelo Zuno's picked it up. Matt Olson's picked it up a little bit. Austin, like, you finally have guys that are hitting it. Like, I'm not saying the Braves are going to win the game. You don't see me betting on them because the Mets could come out and pound them. But Ronald Acuna can be a tough play, man, hitting leadoff. You guys both know it. Sometimes at leadoff, man, you think it's kind of a sequence of 1, 2, 3 through the game. A lot of times it's 8, 9, 1. And your leadoff hitter could get stuck hitting with nobody on and 2 outs. That's when I'd rather play total bases because he could cover that. But when you start getting guys on base in front of him, even sack flies can handle business for you. If he gets walked, you can still handle business, right? So I'm going to go with that. Moshe, what are your thoughts on that Mets-Braves game?
I lean over. It's going to be a tough one. Let me bring it up real quick here for me to get the whole game in front of me. Right, Nolan McLean versus Joey Wentz. I don't really trust either of them. I think that Nolan McLean has some strikeout potential here. We in the chat, we played his over 6 and over 7 strikeouts. I personally split a quarter unit across both of those to win about a unit 1.2 units. So there's some potential, but again, like, what are you going to trust someone after his first major league start? And Joey Wentz doesn't show me anything that he can get through. I like both offenses, and if you're looking for hitter props, this is a good game.
Greg, your thoughts here, Mets Braves. I think you're on mute.
Hard for me to bet on either of these two teams right now. They're both just inconsistent. I mean, the Mets have been all over the place, and the Braves, to me, have just been really tough to get any kind of read on. So, an easy pass for me, probably, if anything, no faith in what I'm getting on the starting pitching side. So I would lean the over in terms of the total.
Okay. All right. That's a good answer. I like it, man. That's an honest answer. All right. Also, honest answers. All right. Got Greg. Home runs. Mo, start us off. Where are you going?
Yeah, we are in cahoots today. Give me Freddie Freeman, Danimal, also on this play this morning. He's the one that showed it to me, and it was in my list yesterday. I just didn't pull the trigger until he mentioned it. Plus 390 right now on FanDuel, or at least it was this morning. Got the good weather. He hit one yesterday. He has the good, right? He's betting 267 with 4 home runs. He has 49 plate appearances against Darvish. Freddie Freeman got it all today, and I like the Dodgers to go off.
Greg?
I mean, with how he's been doing lately, he's hitting everything and anything. I wish there was a little more value, but give me Kyle Schwarber. Schwarbaum has been hot. He's continuing to rake, and he gets endless at bats. Another guy you talk about from a leadoff position. It's a guy that's going to have a ton of opportunity.
Yep, a ton. And dude, when he's hitting in that leadoff spot, like he knows, he's got to crank a few. Like he's got to manufacture. Like I'm telling you, leadoff hitter is a bit of a power position in Major League Baseball. You've got to be able to create on your own because, bro, there's a lot of times you're on an island, dude. A lot of times, man. You could be playing a completely different game than what 3, 4, 5 hitters are. I swear, it sounds dumb, but it's real. It's absolutely real. Like a lot of times your leadoff hitter is actually the anchor to the back end of your lineup, right? So, all right. Greg, I saw you drop in the Survivor. Have you given the play out?
Vegas has it. Vegas has it, and our proxy has it. So I guess that's where it is right now.
I like it.
But yeah, being money line, it's not, it's not going anywhere in terms of that side. But yeah, we haven't released it. I'll send it to you after this. And then you can, I guess, release it with everybody who jumped on that side of it with the paywall.
There we go. I like it, man. Most, you're going to say something. What's up?
Oh, I just had one more home run prop. Someone brought it up in the chat. Yeah, can I give it out?
Yeah.
We're all just rolling. All right. Bobby Witt Jr. We just missed this yesterday. Fan interference, BS call. He had an inside the park home run nailed. He doesn't even need to hit it over the wall. This man is on fire. 429 with 2 home runs against Casey Mize, who I do like, but I do think he struggles. He's batting 409 with a homer in the last week. Give me Bobby Witt Jr. to hit a home run.
Yeah.
Good luck today.
There we go. I mean, look, and Bobby Witt, great choice. And Greg, I'm with you. Like, it is hard not to bet Schwarber every game right now. Like, the guy is just on fire. It's like Langoliers out there for the A's. Him and Soderstrom just dropping bombs, man. It's wild. Rooker's not a bad look.
A's team, that whole A's team is just, I don't know what to make of them, and I don't think anyone else does because you're right. They have so many young stars that are just mashing.
I know. Like when they come together, dude, they absolutely rake. I mean, they're dangerous as hell. Like the Mariners. I mean, like any of these teams that are listed right here. How is he not in the MVP talk? I agree. All right. Greg, any final thoughts before we get out of here?
No, just ready for a big weekend. Like we said, week 0 is here, so excited for some of those games that we gave out, and then just get a couple more nights of sleep before it becomes 24/7 football with week 1 of NFL around the corner too. So we'll be ready for it, and like we said, hopefully we'll be riding that Survivor train for a while this year. See what happens.
Yeah, I like it. Well, We'll get that Survivor pick out. It is a crew exclusive that we'll have each week. So if you're a member of the crew, come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. You got it. I'll get it to you. Don't worry. You want to be a part of it? How do we get that slide up? There it is. Scan that QR code right there. $5. We'll make it a 5. Don't worry about that. My man's already got Texas Tech winning the Big 12. There you go. Handled. All right, Moshe, you got the final word. What's up?
Don't I always just take it anyway?
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Look, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I also understand you don't fight against an immovable object. So you just go ahead and let it rip.
All right. Is it okay if I maybe give out some tomorrow plays that I want to take?
You know, Greg, you give him an inch, the kid takes a mile. You know what I mean? It's every time. But I'll tell you, if I had anybody leading the sales force, it's Moshe. He's dude, ABC, always be closing. You get it. Let it rip.
Yeah, and you're going to get all the explanations and picks on my premium Substack over the weekend, but you will obviously get all the picks for free. Give me the Phillies, Pirates. I like the Guardians, Rangers over. Give me the Mets, Reds, and Dodgers, all Saturday's plays for me. Not sure exactly how I'm taking them all, but those are my looks.
I like it. I like it. Austin said, hey, said to look at my boss and say, I'm missing my favorite podcast. Can we wrap this up? Austin gets it. Absolutely gets it. And hopefully the boss said, yeah, and went in his office and did the same thing. Logged in and watched, baby, both of you. That's a championship office right there. Scott said, AB, this crew is the best. I agree. All of us together. Now, Jinxie said, Paige Buckers over 15.5 shot attempts. I like that. You know, okay. And Jinxie said, on Prize Picks, there's a 40% boost too. Nice. I like it. Like, I've tried to figure out how to bet Paige this year, and she could be an enigma. She didn't shoot many threes, right? But she'll get a couple of attempts up on it. And she'll definitely fire some twos. A girl's mid-range game is disgusting. And I mean that positively. A girl could shoot her ass off. I like that. Shot attempts. All right. Paige Buckers over 15.5 shot attempts. And look, and I say that as like, you know more than me, but I absolutely love it. Buckers, Harris, and Schwarber to get a hit.
You know who else I like to get a hit today? As I'm stealing another line at the end here, Michael Harris. I have him. I played a fantasy lineup with him today. He is very mispriced, 3,500 on DK. He's a really good look. I think he's not hit in the last few days, but his overall progression in the last 2 months has been insane, and I think he gets back on board today.
All right. John said, AB, we got to get up to the new Circus Sportsbook and VSiN Studios in Franklin, Kentucky, the Mint Casino. Yes, we do. That's a good call. That's not far from me. I mean, I'm sitting right here downtown. I mean, that's 30 minutes. That's what's nice. Nashville is right by Kentucky. State line. Just shoot right up. Man, we used to have to do that to get horse race bets in way back in the day. We'd have to drive to the state line, not a county line. We'd have to go across the state. Oh, no, we're getting gas. Not just getting gas. Yes, officer. We'll buckle up. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. Oh, the good old days. When you kept a bat in the truck just in case, right?
Now it's just called mace, and it sits in my glove compartment.
You're a mace guy.
I have a few non-lethal weapons.
All right. Do you go with the straight spray, like the straight line, or do you go like with the mist? Like knowing that you're gonna eat some of that too, but
I know how to handle it. I've been pepper sprayed multiple times in my life. And we can get into those stories at another time. I worked for a bar in a major city downtown. Like we had riots, we had things going on. So yeah, I've been pepper sprayed. I was in the Army. They pepper sprayed us there. So I'm okay getting a little bit of pepper spray, but as long as the air direction, like the wind is going in the right way, yeah, hell yeah, give me mist. That hurts. a lot more, I think.
No, that's a good resource for when like you know how to take that.
Yeah, just don't open both windows and spray it because the wind will blow it into your face.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I have a taser too. That's my number one go.
My grandfather, he was a fire chief in Memphis way back in the day, right? And he used to tell me, he was like, even back then, I was like, how did you solve crimes? He goes, people always went to light a car on fire. Always. He goes, but they all made the mistake. The same one. I said, what was that? He goes, they rolled the windows up. They're like, there's no oxygen. There's no wind. They're like, he was like, rookie mistake. He's like, got him every time. He's like, if we came up to a car that the windows were down, like, after it'd been burned, he was like, oh, we got a pro. We got a pro. This firehouse talk. Go ahead. What'd you say? You had a what? A lean? A parlay? Mosh?
Who, me? I did play something. Let me pull it up real quick because I got a bonus bet and I was trying to figure out how to use it appropriately. And I kind of went a little ham. The play that I had was Pirates money line, Yankees money line, and over 7.5 in the Cardinals Rays game.
Say it again.
I had the Pirates money line, the Yankees money line, and the over 7.5 in the Cardinals Rays game. Nice plus money. It's a little risky, but it was the way that I was trying to get exposure to the Yankees tonight because they really hurt me yesterday.
Well, I was gonna say, like, that's gonna be the one that everybody's gonna say, do they beat the Sox? Hey, good to see you, Matty boy. Have a good weekend, man. We'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, like, AB, can we do a show for the DK Millie for the first week? Now that Stern has mentioned fantasy, we can do that. Big Jeff, run a late AB, say hello to all of you. Big Jeff, good to see you, man. You take care of all those rattlesnakes? Did you guys see this? Jeff dealt with a family of rattlesnakes. Took them all down. Dude, talk about being a hoss. One rattlesnake's enough. It can kill you. Hey, and Greg, you said it too. It's the baby ones. Because they just go full blast on venom. There's no governor. You know what I mean?
So, you know how everybody wants to be the man? Sorry. There was a pause.
I think Ric Flair said that. But to be the man, you got to beat the man.
But I would love to be the man in a lot of situations, and I will step up when it comes down to it. But if I see a bunch of rattlesnakes...
Are we getting in a fight tonight?
No, I'm walking the other way.
You go.
No, I'm just saying, like, if I see, like, a bunch of rattlesnakes, I'm out. Like, that's not... Like, I'm not going to be the man. Like, I'm okay walking away from that.
No, that's called being smart. So, there's this thing. So, how do I say this? When the good Lord took time to give your ass a warning, he's letting you know, I'm going to give you one. Step your ass back.
I thought he was going to say he's going to fist fight a rattlesnake for a minute.
Oh, God, no. I mean, maybe an alligator, but no, not a rattlesnake.
An alligator?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm from Florida. Like, I've seen people do it.
I'll say this. There's more acreage. I think I'd rather take a shot. I mean, if it's a smaller alligator, I'm jumping on its back and I'm rolling his ass.
I've never seen any of my friends.
I'm not sliding around. I'm not going Bobby Eaton with a cobra. All right, what is that?
I'll just say I've never seen my friends when they go out and fight alligators and stuff like that. And
yeah, they don't come back. They don't come back.
it's usually the smaller ones. They're not picking a fight with the bigger ones. And it's usually like these farms that like are kind of trained for this, you know? Like they know that there's like minimized risk. It's not all just like going to the Everglades, finding a random one. I'm sure there are people who do that, but yeah, sorry, go on.
No. Two things. Number one, gator tail is great eating. Jeff is absolutely correct. Dude, gator tail by itself, gator tail and a po' boy. Oh, yeah, Jeff's absolutely correct. Gator tail is fantastic. Number two, did you just say that there's a farm near you where you can go in and wrestle alligators?
In Florida, yeah. Yeah. I can find that information and send it to you if you're interested.
Somebody insured this.
I don't know. I to be fair, I was 16, 17. It was a hoot. All my friends were going. You know, you just kind of join in the car. I don't know if it was
I'd go.
legal business or not. Like it looked. I mean, like there was a place to go, and they had a fence, and they had a whole thing. So, like, I mean, I don't know if it's insured. Yeah.
I would hope so. Their collection of alligators that fight
Well,
professionally.
If they're anything like the Florida Gator football team, they'd probably just roll over.
Not from my childhood. Hey, I mean, like I never went to college, but Gators are my team.
You're a Florida
they're
fan?
better this year.
Yeah, so I'm a New York fan for all major league sports teams because that's what my dad kind of brought me up as a New Yorker. Just casually throw that out. All the college sports where I was around was in Florida when I was in high school. So those are the teams that I root for. Like, you know, UF, FSU, FAU, UM.
Well, I just realized that me being a Tennessee guy, I just realized that we hate each other. So I'm just kidding.
I'm a very soft. I'm not a hard. Like I'm a very casual fan.
I'm kidding. I've got a lot of my friends are Florida fans, and
a lot of that's never the statement you want to say after saying that we don't hate each other. I have a lot of friends that are Florida friends. I'm just gonna leave it there. I won't follow through with the
hey, Florida. You know, I'll say this. All right. So yesterday it was announced that the SEC is going to go to a 9-game schedule in 26. So I was trying to go through, and I'm going to do this on the show either tomorrow or Sunday, but hey, the tea and lemonade monster, solid. Anyways, I was trying to think of the SEC, like the three teams that are going to come together, and we'll go through it. But yeah, man, like Florida is going to be with Georgia and probably LSU. I think. I don't know. I'm excited to see how they do it. Tennessee will be with Alabama, Vanderbilt, and probably Kentucky. Do you put Texas with Texas A&M? Because, like, you're putting Alabama with Auburn and then someone else. But, like, even as rivalry fierce that can be, Texas A&M could be poison. Or it could be great. I don't know what to do with them. I'm fascinated to find out, though. Anyways, if you have any thoughts on that, drop those in the comments. Yeah, Alabama, LSU definitely got to be together. I wish Florida State was in the SEC. I wish, man, I wish Florida State. Like, I wish we could scoop Florida State. Tizzle got 5 player props for college football. Drop them in Discord for those who take them. Hell yeah. Yeah, I wish we could. I hate that we can't get props in Tennessee. What were you saying?
No, I was just going to say the same thing. It sucks in Pennsylvania. You can't bet player props on college sports. It really puts a bummer on things when that's probably the softest market you'll find.
Yeah. JG, hey fellas, how do we feel about Iowa State, Kansas State first half under 26.5? JG, first off, good to see you, buddy. Second, Greg, I'll throw it to you. My thoughts on this. I love it. I mean, travel, first game of the year, first half. Both teams can play defense. Both are well coached. You know, it's one of the, like, I put myself in the mindset of either of these guys in terms of the coaches, right? And I'm saying, look, I can't win the game in the first half, but I could certainly lose it if we go just insane, right? I think you kind of get a little bit of that heavyweight fight type. I'm gonna come out and let me feel you out a little bit. Let me feel myself out a little bit. As weird as that sounds, t-shirt. But I mean, especially now, I was talking about this on Josh and Swain and Knoxville radio show yesterday. Like, we used to get a ton of points in week 0 and week 1 because think about it. Offense doesn't need anyone to practice against. Your quarterback, running backs, receivers, tight ends, you can get together in a parking lot and throw. Also, you don't need anybody there. Quarterback probably knows the playbook. Good to go, right? And defense needs somebody to practice against. And in college, hell, in the NFL, you only have so many hours because they're not professionals, right? So it used to be offense was ahead of the defense probably the last 8 to 10 years. But now in the transfer portal era, especially last year, it really started big, and it's even more now this year. If you have just a returning quarterback, you're ahead of the game. I mean, it is musical chairs with quarterbacks every year in college. And with that comes, number one, a brand new quarterback in his first game with this team. And number two, a head coach and an offensive coordinator are saying, it's his first, like, let's, how about we don't start with the complex double routes and have him audibly, like, let's just come out and run the football series or two. You know what I mean? So I went long-winded there, but that I love the play, JG. Greg, I throw it to you, man. Your thoughts here.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. There is, I don't know how much the playbook gets opened early. I think it's, controlling the clock, controlling field position. And I mean, there's still a lot of guys that are playing for positions right now and might take a few weeks for that. And there's always going to be injuries. There's going to be a lot of shift. And what we see in the first half and the first quarter isn't necessarily who we're going to see all season long. And I think there's so many moving parts with how preseason goes in college. And, they really don't get that live scrimmage, much where they're playing against other talent as well. So I think that there will be an advantage for two defenses that are both pretty strong and should be expected to play well. And I think that, it's going to be more of a keep the ball in front of you. Don't make the mistake and get it to a second half with, it's going to be a new stadium. It's a different time zone. There's a lot of moving parts to it. So I think that there's a lot of distractions and generally that does affect the offense flows. And, they haven't had time to play on a stage this big this year. So we'll see how it affects them. Generally, we'll start off slow. Wouldn't be surprised if it finds a way to get over. We know how second half's can open up. But, in terms of that first half, I think that's getting just under 4 touchdowns is a pretty good spot.
Yeah. And, that's another thing, too, is that football is not an easy sport to take on the road. There's a lot of movement. I mean, think about it takes 18 wheelers just to get pads and helmets and gear. All of that. Now you got to fly it. And it's something to go. I mean, Greg, you know it more than anybody. Doing a morning show, DTL, West Coast. There's a big difference between 10 a.m. and 7 a.m. Much less. I mean, that's a trip, bro. And for both of them. That's the other thing, too. Nobody has an advantage. Both. I'm not saying lose because it's awesome. I hope they keep like this thing going in Ireland. I'm just saying, it ain't easy. So I think it's a great look, man. All right, let's hit our picks one more time, then we'll jump out of here. Greg, fire through yours real quick. What you got?
MLB today, we are on the Brewers money line at that plus 123 over the Giants. We're taking the total over 8 in the Dodgers-Padres game. Backing off with the college football talk, we are on Hawaii tomorrow. We're taking them on the money line, going up against Stanford. And then just as we'd mentioned at that game overseas, we are taking Kansas State money line. Like the Wildcats to pull this one out. I think it will be a close game as well. We jumped on that money line. Our future that we gave out for free today is Texas Tech to win the Big 12. Got them at 6-1. This is one of a couple pretty big odds that we got. I like the numbers for our preseason plays, and hopefully it will pan out again for another profitable college season.
Yes, sir. All right, Most, what you got?
Yeah, we got a good slate tonight. We got the Pirates' first 7-team total over 3.5 runs at -120. Cardinals Rays over 8.5 -130. Twins money line -135. Rangers parlay the first 5 money line with the full game money line for a nice price at -120. Last but not least, Dodgers first 7 money line -130. And if we have time, I think I have one more for you today.
Go ahead.
All right, this was just made. I was looking at the odds and I was looking at the stats. Give me the Cubs team total over 4.5 at -137 on Caesars right now.
Okay.
I think it's good. Look, Tyler Anderson's on the mound. He's given up 4 runs in his last 4 out of the last 5 starts.
I like it. I think Tim's got the line. Go ahead. What?
Oh, I was just saying that the Angels bullpen doesn't scare me. So even if he does pitch well and only lets up 2, I still like this bet.
Okay. Just in time for the 30-minute closing statement. Great timing. All right. Give me Ronald Acuna over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs tonight for the Atlanta Braves. I love getting to play Acuna when he's hitting in the third hole. In the lineup, so many more opportunities than there are at leadoff. There we go. All right. Get out of here, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Get out of work. Get home safe. Lots of bets to hit tonight. We're going to do it. Have a lot of fun doing it. All right. Best luck. Cash these tickets. We'll see you tomorrow. 10 a.m. Eastern Normal Time. Have a great night. See you.
Who's got it better than us?